All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Video. We've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Sports Heroes Multi-Sport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save it as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and eBay Live. Also, to mention the no purchase necessary for link down in the description. All right. Good luck, everybody. 45 cards in total. Let's see what we got. Nico and a few other guys. All right. I'll be on the lookout for a few other guys. Lenny Wilkins, 1/9. Ricky Henderson, 3/5. And Tony Perez, Big Red Machine, 62 out of 100. Tim Hardaway, out of 15. Steve Nash, die cut, 1/1. Boom. And Johnny Football. Nice. 61 out of 100. That's my quarterback. Ward or dart, please. You said it in all caps, so I think you're serious. Raheem Rocket Ismail, out of 15. Mike Schmidt, 5/5. And Magic Johnson, 3-time MVP, 22 out of 150. On card. Steve Garvey, out of 10. Reggie Jackson, out of 35. And that's a nice one. Archie Manning, Jim Hart, and Joe Theismann, 1/15. Triple auto. That'll be going to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that. Dominique, out of 15. Maya Hamm, out of 6. And Lennox Lewis, out of 25. You have Theismann? Well, good luck, my friend. That's one of the other guys, I take it. Dylan Gabriel, out of 15. That is a wrong quarterback for you, my friend. Quinn Rampage Jackson, out of 35. And Emmitt Smith, out of 35. Gary Payton, out of 35. Barry Larkin, 1/1. And Maya Hamm, Alex Morgan, and Hope Solo, 1/6. That's also a cool one. Halfway point, box number 8. Archie Griffin, 6/6. Mike Piazza, 6/6. Eye through the Pine Tar home run. Goose Gossage. Inscribed, 3 of 100. Tony Oliva out of 35. DJ Lagway out of 9. And Terry Bradshaw, John Stallworth, Mel Blount, and Donnie Shell. 5 of 5. Quad auto. Boom. Andre Reed, 3 of 8. Johnny Bench, die cut out of 25. And Carlos Alcaraz, 14 of 15. Hines Ward out of 15. Nick Dunlap out of 25. And 1 of 3, Conor McGregor. Archie Manning, 8 of 15. Brett Favre out of 15. And Sean Kemp, inscribed, 39 out of 100. Gary Sheffield, 1 of 6. Joe Montana, 2 of 15. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, 16 of 100 on card. Boom. Box number 14, Raleigh Fingers, out of 15. Joe Kliko, on card, out of 100. And 1 of 1, Messi. Lionel Messi. Boom. Win City. And final box of the break. Box number 15. Good luck, everybody. 3 cards in a dream. Bill Parcells, 4 of 9. Shaquille O'Neal, 5 of 8. And Jim Kelly, 63 out of 100 on card auto. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Spending a little bit of your Tuesday here with us. Do have plenty more multi-sport stuff from Leaf up and available, so look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. Hopefully we can repeat how good this case just was. All right, we have 3 cards that we need to go to random.org for, so stay tuned for those. And for the hits, Lenny Wilkins, Ricky Henderson, Tony Perez, Tim Hardaway, Steve Nash, Johnny Manziel, and Raheem Rocket Ismail. Mike Schmidt, Magic Johnson. Steve Garvey, Reggie Jackson, Dominique Wilkins. Maya Hamm, Lennox Lewis, and Dylan Gabriel. Quentin Rampage Jackson, Emmitt Smith, Gary Payton, Barry Larkin, and Archie Griffin. Mike Piazza, Goose Gossage, Tony Oliva, DJ Lagway, Andre Reed, Johnny Bench, Carlos Alcaraz, and Hines Ward. Nick Dunlap, Conor McGregor, Archie Manning, Brett Favre, Sean Kemp, Gary Sheffield, Joe Montana, Giannis, Raleigh Fingers, Joe Clico, 1 of 1, Messi, Bill Parcells, Shaquille O'Neal, Jim Kelly. And for the triples and quad, Archie Manning, Jim Hart, and Joe Theismann, Maya Hamm, Alex Morgan, and Hope Solo. And Teddy Bradshaw, John Stallworth, Mel Blunt, and Donnie Shell. Alright, we're going to head to random.org for these. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back with that in just a minute. For the rest of you, thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot to have y'all here. Alright, let's get these randos knocked out and taken care of. Find out who has ownership of one of the best cards I've seen so far out of this product. I love the quad here. Be a little bit better if it had a bust on it, but take what you can get. No War to Dart either. No, sir. We did get Dylan Gabriel and DJ Lagway, though, so I think it's a numbers game for him. What kind of stars from each sport they're going to allow in. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Gonna roll some dice, gotta be 3 or higher to be valid for us, and we're gonna go 10 times on each random, starting off with Archie Manning, Jim Hart, and Joe Theismann. That is 9 times, final roll. And Joe Theismann coming out on top, congratulations. That is at least some consolation to you. Maya Hamm, Alex Morgan, and Hope Solo. That is 9 times, final roll. Hope Solo. Congratulations. Going to be taking that one home. I just hope that you don't get abused by her. That is apparently a thing that she likes to do. Terry Bradshaw, John Stallworth, Mel Blunt, and Donnie Shell to close us out on the randoms. Quad auto. That is 9 times, final roll. That is Terry Bradshaw staying on top and taking it down. Congratulations. All right, that will do it for us for today. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Break. We look forward to having you back here sometime soon. And until next time, have a great rest of your Tuesday. Later, guys.